What's going on, mad lads and lasses? Broku Blackfire here with the boy Commander Lucas. This is part 2 of our Halloween candy tier list video. Remember that if you haven't already, to go check out the first part, which will be up in the card. And of course, the homie Commander Lucas and I did a video on his channel reviewing Halloween costumes. So go be sure to check that link in the description below and go check out the video. Be sure to drop him a like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know if you agree with our tier list on this video and his as well. And let's get started with the video. Let's see how the homie's doing. Yo, Lucas, how you doing today, homie? You ready for part 2 of this candy tier list, my guy?
Oh, bro, you already know. I mean, the amazing decisions that we made so far, we definitely got to do some more.
Of course, absolutely. I mean, so far, I think we got a pretty solid list going so far, honestly.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So the next thing we got is the Nerd Gobstoppers. Even as a kid, they hurt your teeth in the best kind of way, to be honest with you. Where do you think we should put these beautiful, beautiful candies? The everlasting gobstoppers that they are.
You know what? I'm just going to take them from the screen. You know, they're mine now. But
No,
we had to put them on there, ooh, I'd probably, I don't know. I mean, they do hurt your teeth. You know, I am not going to lie one bit, but you know, they do hit different. That's the thing. But of course, you rarely see them now. You know, that is a major part, because especially during trick-or-treating, you don't see them just because it's one box. You know, they don't do them in any other size, but for the taste and how they are, I would put them at an A, a high A, maybe a low S, but for me, I would put them at an A. But let's
honestly,
see what
yeah.
you think.
No, I could completely agree. I mean, you know, these were the whole fancy, you know, the fancy candies. They're supposed to change colors. They're supposed to change flavors. Like, it was inspired off the Willy Wonka movie and everything. I mean, it was a fancier candy, and it was good, but you definitely don't see them as much nowadays, and it's sad. It is. But I think a high A. I think we could throw these up maybe behind the Charleston Chew, because again, I'm still a man for chocolate and nougat, but I can definitely keep them at A. I feel like that's a good place for them.
Yeah.
Now, next up, we got Good and Plenty. Plenty and Good.
Disgusting.
Oh, really? You ain't a fan of the licorice?
Garbage.
I mean, listen, I will say, when I was a young lad, when I was a young warthog, if you will, Timon and Pumbaa, everybody. Anyway, I hated, and I mean with a burning passion, hated black licorice. As I grew up more, Papa would start offering me these black licorice jelly beans, and I'd be like, yeah, I'll try some. And they started getting better to me. I don't know if my palate developed more, or maybe it's just the old genes or something, but something about black licorice, it hits a bit better now. It's still not the best. It's just like a shot of Jaeger to me, because I like a nice shot of Jaeger every now and then. That's just licorice alcohol. But young Lucas here wouldn't know anything about that now, would he? So
Well,
I'd say the Good and Plenty, I'd throw it a C. I'd throw it at a C because it is still black licorice, and I gotta be in a very specific mood for that kind of stuff. But now,
yeah.
let's be honest, Lucas. I think we can just skip ahead here. We got the Krabby Patty gummies, my guy. Like, if it's not S, it's wrong. That's just how this is.
Yeah, you're right now.
Like, I'm a sucker for gummy candies, and it's Krabby Patty. I mean, you know, it's so good. It's just, it made you feel like you were at Krusty Krabs every Halloween.
Dude, it's got that secret formula, man. We don't even know it, man, but it's got that
Exactly.
secret formula in the gummies. It's got to.
And we already talked about the Airheads and how we love mystery, so why wouldn't we love the secret formula of the gummy Krabby Patty? I mean, like, it just makes sense.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly, my boy. But then we got the goddamn gummy bears. These iconic but also infamous gummy bears. Did you hear about the whole thing going on with them? About how apparently if you order the sugar-free pineapple flavor off Amazon, you can get just that flavor, sugar-free, on Amazon. And people will use these as legit laxatives, my guy. Because they run through your fucking system.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, yo, these in general, you know, I wish I could be lifting off the floor right now. You know, these gummies, I am a really big fan of them. I remember having a big bowl of just gummy bears. All right, we'd keep them in the cabinet, and when I say a big bowl, man, like you would probably like the bags that it displays on here, it'd probably take up to 5 or 6 bags just to fill up that bowl. But man, reaching in that bowl, having some gummy bears, it was good, and especially nobody else can really do it better. Of course you do have gummy worms, whatever, but they're gummy bears, and that brand it's the best out there.
Oh, 100% agree. I mean, like, I'm not saying there's anything wrong. I'm saying, yeah, they're a bit infamous, sure, but if anything, that just gives them more of a name for themselves. Yeah, people use them as laxatives. Okay, your choice, I guess, mate. But, like, at the end of the day, they're still good. You're still eating them. You get those golden bears at the store, and hey, you're gonna have a good day. And, if anything, they double even better for the laxative, because then they also clean your system. And I mean, who can be mad about that? Let's be real here. I'm gonna throw them with A. I think they deserve that nice spot at A.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But I feel like we're at another one that we can just kind of yeet ourselves past, if you will. It's Hershey's. It's Hershey's. It's classic. It's iconic. You use it for your s'mores. You use it for your popcorn if you're like me. Because I was taught by Papa to throw a little bit of chocolate bar on your popcorn, and hey, it's pretty fucking good. Got that sweet, that salty. They have different kinds, but I mean, at the end of the day, that original Hershey bar it's S.
Hey, even if you wanted to, you could use it as a little poop prank, if you know what I mean.
I mean, hey, you could. I'd say it's a solid S tier. But now, we were talking about hurting our teeth earlier, my guy.
Oh, I feel my crunching.
We got those jawbreakers. We talking Ed, and Eddie style jawbreakers. Break your teeth. Mom, I gotta go to the dentist style jawbreakers, my boy. Think if anything, maybe a high C above the dots. Because they hurt your teeth, but they're also like, as long as you're not a kid and you think, oh, I can bite through anything, then you'll be safe, I'd say C above the dots. You agree?
Yeah, I'll definitely agree with you on that one.
Hell yeah, man. Now we got the line of Jolly Ranchers. How do you feel about the Jolly Ranchers, my boy?
I think we kind of I don't know if we discussed it or not, but man, getting one Jolly Rancher in a basket, let me tell you, because there's people that do that, man. Like, you get one piece, and then they pick it up for you and they give you a Jolly Rancher. I'm like, hey yo, what is this? All right. Like, I understand the appreciation for the Jolly Rancher, but why can't you give me a little bit more? You know what I'm saying? And then also, you're only giving me the grape? Come on, I want the blue raspberry, a little bit of watermelon. Like, come on now.
Absolutely. Like, Jolly Ranchers are those candies that you don't stop at just one. And if you do, then, like, either you got some godly self-control, or, yeah, I gotta agree, you might just be a fucking psychopath. So I'd have to agree. Jolly Ranchers, they're iconic. They got those flavors,
Yes, sir.
I say we just throw them all up at A, to be honest.
Hey, I'm fine with that.
Hey, we'll just throw them all up at A then.
Go.
Move on up. There we go. Look at that pretty line of Jolly Ranchers.
That's what I like to see.
All right, now we got Junior Mints. How are you with mint and chocolate, my guy?
Be honest with you, I know it's been a while, but Junior mints and chocolate, they be bussin'. All right, they be bussin'. All right, I like mint and chocolate in general. I am a big fan of mint chocolate chip ice cream. I'm a big fan of Girl Scout cookies, mint and chocolate. Big fan of Junior Mints. I just love the mint and chocolate. It feels so refreshing. Plus, it's the candy. And yes, there is, I would say there is a limit. But of course, once you have them, you can't stop. All right. Once you put that one Junior Mint or anything minty and chocolatey in your mouth, you can't just stop at one or a couple. You feeling like you gotta have the box.
Oh yeah, absolutely, 100%, my guy. Junior Mints, York Peppermint Patties, mint chocolate chip ice cream's actually my favorite kind of ice cream, believe it or not. So
Nice.
I definitely understand. I mean, they're just good. I will say the thing about the Junior Mints, at least over the years I've had them, some of them have become a bit more almost gummier than I've expected. And I think that's just the way that, maybe the recipes changed over the years, but at the end of the day, it's still chocolate, it's still mint. I'm still here for it. So I believe that, yeah, I think we're going to have to throw these up to, honestly, an S.
Yeah, I already put it there, and that's that.
I mean, hey, I call that the end of a fucking discussion right there. But next we have Kit Kats. Now listen, I know some people don't like Kit Kats, but me, my guy, break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. That's all I gotta say about that. You know what I mean?
Oh man, I wish I could start an argument. I'm gonna be honest, but I think I might have to save it.
I mean, my guy, there's no argument to be had. Kit Kats, I won't say they're S tier, and I'll say some days they don't hit as good, but I'd at least give them a low A.
Dang.
Because, I mean, listen, there's other chocolates I like more. Now, I'm not saying I don't love Kit Kats, because I do. They're crispy. They're nice. They're airy. They're not too heavy on the stomach, But there are chocolates out there that we will be coming up to, because I'm staring at my baby right now. That will get automatic first place S tier, probably behind the Butterfinger, because Butterfinger has sentimental value now. Honestly, if we're reviewing everything that we got there, put them up to a high A.
Oh, definitely. I mean,
but they don't surpass the Junior Mints.
Yeah. I really love Kit Kats in general. Kit Kats are one of my favorite candies, like, of all time. And every time I got a Kit Kat in my little basket going trick-or-treating, that's the first thing I'm eating. I like some of the flavors that they do have. I wish they could sponsor me, honestly. Something I would need. But, like, I really like Kit Kats. I like the wafer. I like the chocolate. It's a good combination. And, I'm just saying, break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar, man.
I would like to just request that Kit Kat sponsor Commander Lucas. I would once again like to request that Kit Kat sponsor Commander Lucas. Thank you.
Right now.
All right, next we got that Hershey's Crackle, my guy. Hershey's Crackle. You got there's no nougat, there ain't no caramel. All that is a bar of chocolate with some of that like nice airy rice puffs in it. I mean, you can't go wrong with something so simplistic and just honestly blissful, to say the least.
Oh yeah, I mean Crackle, like my grandma would get these, in the container on the counter. Crackle is really good. Of course, when I was a bit younger, I would enjoy Crackle. I like Crackle for of just how they were, them and a couple others that are on the list, of course. But yeah, Crackle, it's solid. That's all I gotta say. It is a solid piece of candy.
Fantastic. And I think we can agree that should... What you think? And maybe since you like it, I like it, we both agree it's iconic and amazing. You think we dare put it above the Charleston Chews?
Let's do it.
Let's risk the biscuit a little bit, eh? And now we have another beautiful line here. We got the line of Laffy Taffies.
Hey, Laffy Taffy, it's gonna smack your wifey. So delicious, but so good.
Popping off like you grew up in the hood. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hey, so I'm gonna say this right now, and I don't care if this is controversial. Matter of fact, no, fuck it. I want it to be controversial on this channel. Banana Laffy Taffy, it's going to S tier, and you can all fucking fight me.
Yes, sir.
Because I know,
that's what I'm talking about.
I know for a fact there have been controversy about this, about how Banana Laffy Taffy is terrible. You can all fucking fight me. I will throw hands any day.
You know what? Just to put it out there, say with me now. This is Bussin'.
Hey,
all
there
right?
you go.
There is no controversy needed.
There's
if
no
you want to
issue.
Some, we're gonna win.
Banana bussin'. I'm just saying. Alliteration. Come on, banana bussin'. It just works. Y'all can't even add us like that, to be honest.
Banana bee bussin' though.
Banana bee bussin'. Banana bee bussin' though. But I will take one of them out of this beautiful line here. I'm sorry to upset any of y'all. Obviously, the banana one, I'm not sorry about. Y'all can get fucked. I love them. But The grape one's going to D, and I'm not having this discussion. I'm not having this discussion. I'm not having this discussion. The grape's going to D, and honestly, for all my candy eaters out there, you know why. You understand, and if you don't, then I mean, like, I'm sorry that you like artificial grape flavor, but I hate it and everything. Now, I will say, with all the other candies we got up here, me personally, again, I like my softer candies, right? I like my gummies. I like my chocolates. I'd say the rest of the Laffy Taffies, because what we got up here, we got that cherry, that strawberry, that green apple, that blue raspberry. I think it goes behind Kit Kat, which would put it above Jolly Rancher. Just my personal opinion, though. All right, fantastic.
Hey,
we seem to be on a good fucking agreement, then, my guy. Now, next up, we got lemon heads. You ever had a lemon head, my boy?
Bro, people call me a lemon head because I've had some lemon heads. Say.
Hey, shit, listen, lemon heads are good. I like a good sour candy from time to time. And honestly, out of all the candies I've ate in my life, those aren't even that sour anymore. If anything, they're sweet. But they're good, they're memorable. I won't say they're the top tier candy of the world, but I'd give them a high B at least.
Yeah, I mean, lemon heads are solid. You know, if you ever have a lemon head, I recommend you go try it.
Yeah, honestly, go buy one.
Yeah.
Like now.
And if you ask us what flavor it is, I am going to slap you. All right. Look at the box. All right. It says lemon. Okay. It's a lemon head. All right. If you ask me what flavor it is, I'm going to personally come to your house, deliver the lemon heads to you, and I'm gonna.
Like, listen, what's it called? It's probably lemon, lad. I'm just saying. All right. So next up, we got one of my favorite gummy candies. Honestly, Lifesaver gummies, my guy. They're so good. Yes, S tier. Fantastic.
No discussion.
Cool. Fantastic. We're just going to throw them. Honestly, I'm throwing them above the blow pop. I really am. I'm throwing them above the blow pop.
Lifesaver gummies are one of the best things I've ever had in my life.
Oh,
right?
100%.
When somebody introduced me to Lifesaver gummies, bro, as soon as I had that, I was like, hey, yo, I need to be on this. All right? I actually had to take myself away from these, from having too much, just so I don't go crazy, all right? But once Halloween hits, all right, when I go trick or treat and I'm getting some of these, yo, that's all I'm having, all right? That and Kit Kats, that's all I'm having, all right? Lifesaver gummies are top tier, and if somebody says, oh, they're gross, oh, they're too slimy, bro, your head's gonna be looking slimy pretty soon, boy.
If anyone calls Lifesaver gummies slimy, I'm sorry for your palate, honestly. Like, who the hell's about to call Lifesaver gummies slimy? They are perfect. They are amazing. They are just great in every way, shape, form, and ideal. Honestly, Lifesaver gummies, I'm just saying, that's the true religion, y'all. Now, next up, we got the M&M 3. We got caramel M&Ms. What, we got them good old peanut M&Ms? Oh, love some peanut M&Ms. And then we got the classic M&Ms.
Hey.
So listen, I'm gonna start off with what might be a bit controversial to some people. Caramel M&Ms just didn't do it for me, believe it or not. They weren't bad, don't get me wrong. I don't know, I like that nice runny caramel, or I like the block of caramel that's gonna just melt in your mouth. Those, I don't know, it felt like the caramel was too hard, maybe overdone almost. Maybe behind the lemon heads. Honestly, it might go behind the airheads, to be honest.
When I first got introduced to caramel M&Ms, you know, they were all right. You know, they were nice, a light candy. You know, you got the shell. You know, you got the caramel. You know, whatever. And you know, I will agree with whatever your placement is. But oh man, for me, they are good. I had to, of course, that's another candy I had to take myself away from, or I'd be like 5 size the size that I am. But whatever you got to put them at, that's fine by me.
Just for you, homie, I will move them behind Baby Ruth. They ain't going past my Baby Ruth, though. They don't earn that in my heart. They just don't.
I got you.
But I'll put them above Lemon Heads just for you, homie.
Let's go.
Now, peanut M&Ms, do we need to discuss this, or should we just throw it up there behind Lifesaver gummies? Let's be real.
I'll hold it a little bit back on the peanut M&Ms, but the Lifesaver's over here. Hold up.
Now, next up, we got Classic Original. What is this? It's a candy shell around a chocolate-looking thing? Guys, it's the, ladies and gentlemen, the regular M&Ms.
Wait, what is that?
M&Ms. The original recipe of M&Ms.
The original recipe of M&Ms?
I'm just saying. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. I had an M&M and I'm living life, you see? Like, listen.
Oh, okay.
Like, listen. Little remix for you. M&Ms. Obviously. I mean, it's not a question. Now, I'm not going to lie, personally, though. I'm putting them behind the peanut M&Ms. Those, they just hit different. They just hit different, honestly. Yeah. The peanut M&Ms, they just hit different.
Hit different, bro. They be bussin' on a different level.
They be bussin', but it's like bussin'. Like they make you stutter, you know?
Bussin'.
Bussin'. Now listen, ladies and gentlemen, we got Mike and Ike's, the chewy candies. You got them fruity flavors. They're bussin' with flavor. You know what I mean? Like just Lucas. Tell us about these Mikes and Ikes, my guy.
Yo, you got the Mike, all right, shaking hands with Mike himself, and then you got the Ikes, all right, not the Ike from Smash, you know, but you be shaking the hand with Ike, all right. These two beasts, all right, they be working together,
legendary,
to make these fruit flavored little pills, right? But they're so good. You put them in your mouth. And they be delicious, alright? They be delicious. If you want to argue differently, I can understand. You know, maybe you're not a big fan, and I do understand that. But when I have some of these, they be delicious. Now, before I say a lot, I'm going to let Broku say what he wants to say.
I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna disagree. They got the good flavors. They're not too... Hey, they're sticking to my teeth like Dots are. Honestly, they're like Dots, but a bit better, believe it or not. Like the Mike and Ike, they're a tag team duo. They're Mario and Luigi, but yo, we're making candy now because we're done with Peach's bullshit. We're not saving her from that turtle dragon anymore. Like, they moved on in their life, and let me tell you, they fucking succeeded. Mike and Ike's are god tier all day. Ike's a great character in Smash. Him and his brother Mike making some bomb ass candy. I think they're definitely going above those gobstoppers in A tier. I'm just saying. Next, we got Milk Duds, my guy. Milk Duds. They also have a bit of the same issue as Dots. You know, they get stuck in your teeth a bit because it's just a caramel ball dipped in chocolate. Yeah. Yes, but when I tell you that even if it's stuck in your teeth, it still tastes absolutely phenomenal. I mean, listen, I throw them above the caramel M&Ms, but they're still staying behind my Baby Ruth. Now we got the original. Guys, we look at it, we in it, space is all around us. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the motherfucking Milky Way.
Is that the original recipe?
It is the original recipe of the Milky Way, my guy. You got it, it's chocolate. You know, they took a whole side brand and gave you caramel just for the caramel itself. Milky Ways, they're airy, they're sweet because they got the caramel touch to them. It's the original recipe, ladies and gentlemen. They're going next to the M&Ms. That's just all there is to it.
Yeah, you're right now.
And then we got the Milky Way Simply Caramel. Now we go back to the caramel debate. But Broku, you bitched about the caramel and blah blah blah. Yeah, but again, overdone. Wasn't creamy, wasn't pulley, wasn't perfect. Milky Way Simply Caramel, that is what you look for in caramel. You take a bite of that, and that bitch, it's almost like you're eating a fucking dessert mozzarella stick. Only instead of cheese pull, it's a caramel pull, and you just feel happiness in your soul, and probably a little bit of diabetes. But you know what? It's fine. We here for it because we're talking about candy. Ladies and gentlemen, Milky Way Simply Caramel, it's going behind the Milky Way because you can't compete with that original recipe with the nougat, but it's still there. But now... we got Mounds. And this is kind of one of those that I step back again and ask Lucas about.
I don't like these. I don't majorly dislike them. They're alright, I guess. But I'm more of a big fan of the Almond Joy than the Mounds.
Understandable. So I think we're going to throw these behind the Dots. But now we got Mr. Goodbar himself, chocolate and peanuts. That's all you need. I think Mr. Goodbar, I think he's going above those Milk Duds, behind those Baby Ruth. Now, Neckos, I'm going to be honest. I know they're wafer things. I ain't never had them, though.
I don't know what these garbage things are.
All right, fantastic. Well, then, sorry, you're going to E. Crunch, the original. Fun fact, Crunch used to be one of my favorite textured candy bars.
Wait a minute. Is that the original recipe?
That is the original recipe of Crunch, my boy. So I think we just gonna skip ahead and throw these bitches up to A, above Crackle, because you got that Crackle Rice. But be honest here, Crunch did it better.
It really did. It really did. I mean, yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. I be having a Lunchable. All right, I be having a little Lunchable. I be eating my little cracker with my little ham, a little bit of that aromatic, cheese. You know, after I be eating that, next thing you know, I see a little Crunch bar at the bottom of my Lunchable. I'm like, man, today is good. Put that Crunch bar in my mouth. I'm like, You wanna know what this Crunch bar is?
Is it bussin', Lucas?
Bro, say it with me now. This Crunch bar be bussin'.
Hey, there you go, my boy. Next up, we got, I don't even know what the fuck they're called, to be honest with you, but they're those goddamn little juice bottles. And they're not bad, but they're not good, because you gotta bite and start chewing on wax just so you can get the juice out. And listen, I love a cool experience with candy. I mean, hell, we were talking about those fun dips. Those fun dips are amazing, but I ain't trying to bite a bottle just to get some juice out, you know? Like, I don't know if that's the vibe, ladies and gents. I think they're good, but I think they're not better than good and plenty at this point. I think we gotta throw them at a low C. Lucas, do you agree?
I never had them.
Oh, well, shit, there you go. Listen, I'll be honest, these next things, I have no idea what the hell these are. They look familiar, but this picture's so small, y'all, I can't even fucking tell.
Oh, I know what these are.
Alright, give me your review so I know where to place them, because if not, they're going in E.
Bro, these are like Starbursts, right?
Okay,
But
pop off.
hold on now.
I'm holding.
Stay with me.
Yeah?
They're Starbursts with a little bit of sour. All
Ooh,
right.
wait.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
They're freaking, dude. Like, there's some houses I go to that people have these, and I get excited. Because, bro, these have a lot of flavor, and it gives you a little sour kick, but it's so good. Like, once you go at it, you have to finish the whole packet. That's just how it is. Like, you can't stop at one or two. Like, they are so good, and their flavors just burst with flavor. It's ridiculous. You gotta go A, behind the Mike and Ike's. Definitely. Like, bro, once you had them, you gotta let me know, bro, because these are good. These hit the spot.
You send me the actual name of them so I can find them. I will buy them and try them.
I got you.
Absolutely. Now, listen, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time that your boys here quit being so broken, got a little bit of a payday, if you know what I mean. Okay, Paydays, ladies and gentlemen. It's a caramel nougat that's just wrapped in peanuts. And that don't sound like the perfect baseball snack. I don't know what the fuck does. You'd get these when you go out to see a rodeo or some shit down where I'm at. You'd get these when you went to any fucking sports event. You'd get these at the store and go home and just enjoy watching a TV. I mean, Paydays are amazing. They're sweet, they're salty. They don't even have chocolate involved, and I love chocolate, but honestly, these hit good. I'd throw them, honestly, probably behind Kit Kats. Maybe pushing back behind the Laffy Taffys, but before the Mike and Ike's. Lucas, what do you think?
I got no comment. I don't like the Payday. I really don't. I feel like it's too much for me. I'm gonna be honest. I'll never get a Payday as first choice. Maybe I'd have it once in a while, but it's definitely not my favorite. But I have no comment. Wherever you want to put it, you can put it.
All right, fair enough.